The Egyptian pyramids at Giza are undeniably among the most peculiar structures on Earth. Having endured the test of time and nature for thousands of years, they stand as robust monuments. Throughout the centuries, numerous influential figures, including the renowned inventor Nikola Tesla, have been captivated by the mysteries surrounding these monumental structures. Despite Tesla's underappreciated life, his recent recognition has brought his fame to the forefront. It's worth noting that Tesla uncovered unsettling truths about the pyramids. While he passed away without the acknowledgement he deserved, his key ideas have significantly influenced modern technologies, contributing to the development of smartphones, Wi-Fi, AC electrical supply systems, and other technologies in use today. Beyond his unconventional ideas documented in patents, Tesla also showed a keen interest in various secretive projects, including the enigmatic Egyptian pyramids. His quest to unravel the mysteries of the pyramids commenced at the age of 20, marking a pivotal moment when he dedicated his life to this pursuit. Comprising around 2.5 million stone blocks and weighing nearly 6 million tons, the Egyptian pyramids stand as magnificent and mysterious structures that have attracted visitors worldwide. Those familiar with these pyramids would acknowledge their aura of secrecy, with undisclosed facets that Nikola Tesla believed held the key to groundbreaking ideas and inventions, particularly regarding the pyramids' purported ability to generate power. While many initially perceived the pyramids as elaborate tombs for the ancient Egyptian pharaohs, the absence of mummies within these structures challenges this conventional belief. Surprisingly, not a single mummy has been discovered in the pyramids, as all such remains are found in the Valley of the Kings. Equally perplexing is the absence of indigenous Egyptian inscriptions or art on the pyramids, raising questions about their purpose. The sheer magnitude of resources invested in constructing these colossal structures prompts us to reconsider their intended function. It becomes evident that the pyramids neither serve as tombs for Egyptian pharaohs nor stand as monuments dedicated to gods. Nikola Tesla delved into numerous books exploring ancient structures and was captivated by the immense energy he believed the pyramids contained. In an era when electricity was still in its early stages of understanding, Tesla contemplated the possibility of advanced technology hidden within the pyramids. He became convinced that electromagnetism played a crucial role, theorizing that the pyramids harnessed energy through crystal technology, utilizing chambers within to manipulate electromagnetic fields. Tesla extended his theories to the materials used in constructing the Great Pyramid, suggesting that the stones possessed energy-storing properties influenced by the sun and the moon. According to his perspective, the pyramid might have been engineered to create an energy field capable of supplying electricity to entire cities. In 1905, Tesla submitted a U.S. patent titled "The Art of Transmitting Electrical Energy Through the Natural Medium," outlining plans for a global network of generators tapping into the ionosphere to extract electrical energy. Tesla envisioned Earth as an immense electrical generator with boundless energy, revolving around two magnetic poles. He coined his triangular design as Tesla's electromagnetic pyramid. Unlike attributing significance to the shapes of the pyramids, Tesla believed their energy source lay in their geographical location. Inspired by this concept, he decided to construct a tower facility designed to electrify an entire city, now known as the Tesla Experimental Station or Wardenclyffe Tower. This tower, located at the base of Pikes Peak in Colorado Springs, adhered to Tesla's principles based on the laws governing the location of the Giza pyramids and their alignment with the planet's elliptical orbit along the equator. Tesla aimed to transmit wireless signals and unlimited energy, with the prototype intended to send and receive data wirelessly to destinations as distant as Paris, France. Unfortunately, Tesla's groundbreaking discovery and the device faded into obscurity after his mysterious death in 1943. Tesla's legacy persisted beyond his lifetime, as scholars and researchers delved into his theories regarding the power of the pyramid. His insights have played a pivotal role in unraveling many mysteries surrounding these ancient structures. Tesla's explanation of the pyramids might initially seem elusive, but he aimed to convey the profound significance of something far more ancient than commonly thought. Exploring Tesla's take on numerology provides clarity. According to him, the numbers 3, 6, and 9 held a key to the universe, carrying immense importance for Earth's inhabitants. Tesla believed these numbers manifested naturally in the universe, from galaxies and star formations to evolution and various natural systems. Some posit that Tesla's fascination with the numbers 3, 6, and 9 influenced his preference for the pyramidal shape and adherence to certain fundamental mathematical laws. He asserted that these figures constituted the cardinal numbers of a universal mathematical language, shaping his approach to using or creating anything only if it resulted in the number 3 or its multiples. Tesla exhibited a peculiar obsession with the numbers 3, 6, and 9 in various aspects of his life. He would ritually drive around a building 3 times before entering, stay in hotels with numbers divisible by 3, and resided on the 33rd floor of the New Yorker Hotel in New York City, with room number 3327. His idiosyncrasies extended to his sleeping habits, as he slept approximately 3 hours each night. Even the way he polished his cutlery and made decisions involved the use of multiples of 3, and he preferred calculations that resulted in multiples of 3. In decoding Tesla's fixation on 3, 6, and 9, it becomes evident that he was communicating something profound. Mathematics, being a universal language, is not a human creation but a binding force applicable to everyone on Earth. Tesla's adherence to vortex mathematics, where each successive sum forms a sequence of doubling 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, emphasizes the significance of these fundamental numbers in understanding the underlying order of the universe. In exploring the numerical patterns found in vortex mathematics, it becomes apparent that the sequence includes only the numbers 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, and 5, repeated in a cyclic manner. However, the numbers 3, 6, and 9 do not follow this pattern. These patterns are observed in nature, and ancient civilizations replicated them in their constructions. Tesla's fascination with these numbers prompts the question of whether he aimed to convey truths to us using the Great Pyramids as a reference. The precision in the construction of the Pyramid of Giza, aligning with the compass with a remarkable accuracy that even modern engineering finds challenging, adds to the mystery. The pyramid, comprised of 2.5 million blocks of stone weighing 6 million tons, stands 481 feet high, with a footprint spanning over 13 acres. Achieving alignment with 1/15 of a degree of true north, given its level base within 3/4 of an inch, and the sides within 2 inches of each other, showcases an almost impossible level of precision. Remarkably, the pyramids exhibit a unique architectural feature. Each side is slightly concave, observable directly above or during the equinoxes when the pyramid casts a shadow. This architectural insight indicates a sophisticated understanding of the Earth's dimensions by the builders. When the pyramid's height of 481 feet is multiplied by 43,200, the result is 3,938,685 miles, approaching the Earth's polar radius with 99.7% accuracy. Similarly, multiplying the base perimeter of the Great Pyramid, 3,024 feet, by 43,200 yields 24,734.94 miles, representing the Earth's equatorial circumference with 99.3% accuracy. Despite a minute discrepancy of a 360th of a degree error in the true cardinal directions, this small variance is considered inconsequential, especially given that the builders lived in the Dark Ages. The remarkable question arises: how did the ancient builders possess knowledge about the Earth's dimensions? The mystery deepens. While equinoxes were of great significance to ancient people, as they mark the sun's path intersecting with the equator and result in equal day and night durations, skeptics often dismiss the relationship between equinoxes and the Earth's size as coincidental. Engineer Glenn Dash proposes an alternative perspective, challenging the idea that the Egyptians aligned the pyramids using the pole star or sun shadow. Instead, Dash suggests that the autumnal equinox could have been instrumental in achieving precise alignment for the structures. This unconventional view argues that equinox measurements, previously overlooked due to perceived accuracy challenges, could offer precise alignments using a known length of day and night without the need for a shadow. To validate this concept, Dash conducted an experiment during the fall equinox in 2016. He meticulously tracked the shadow's point at the end of the day, creating a smooth curve of points. By intercepting 2 points of this curve with a tall piece of string wrapped around a pole, he demonstrated the Indian circle method, generating an almost perfect line running from east to west. This method, although not perfectly accurate, exhibited a degree of error similar to the slight misalignment found in the Giza pyramids. The Great Pyramid's construction, with an error of approximately 0.05 degrees in measurements, is intriguingly positioned at the astronomical latitude of 30, halfway between the equator and the North Pole. Even though the ancient structures featured triple and hexagonal symmetry, 3 pyramids align perfectly with the constellation of Orion. This suggests a potential cosmic dialogue through the construction of the pyramids, subtly communicating with the universe. The significance of the number 43,200 becomes apparent in its representation of the Earth's axial precession, a multiple of 72, which corresponds to the years Earth takes to wobble its axis. Intriguingly, these numbers, 72 and 432, are deeply embedded in ancient mythologies and sacred texts. For instance, 72 is associated with the languages spoken at the Tower of Babel, the names for God in Jewish Kabbalah, and the number of temples at Angkor Wat. It also denotes the degrees of longitude between Angkor Wat and the Great Pyramid. Furthermore, the frequency of 432 Hz is considered optimal for musical resonance, and 432,000 is the number of syllables in the Hindu Rig Veda. These connections raise questions about whether the ancient Egyptians employed a mathematical language that we are only now beginning to comprehend. The meticulous measurements of the Great Pyramid aligning with the dimensions of our planet, especially when multiplied by 43,200, suggest a deliberate design rather than a mere coincidence. The extended North Pole of the Earth, projecting into the heavens, currently aligns with the star Polaris, our pole star. However, due to the Earth's precessional wobble, this extended pole won't consistently point to the same place over a 25,920-year cycle. The evidence supporting the idea that the pyramid might be a structure for creating and harnessing energy lies in its construction. The pyramid is made of tightly compacted limestone and other materials, with casing stones cut and transported from a quarry approximately 500 miles away. The exterior, made of white tufa limestone, insulates electricity due to its lack of magnesium. Additionally, the interior chambers are constructed with materials that conduct electricity, allowing for the control of energy release from inside the pyramid. Moreover, the blocks used in the inner parts of the pyramid were crafted from another type of limestone containing small amounts of crystals and metals. These properties, crystals and metals, enable the transmission of maximum power. It's interesting to note that Tesla's tower operates on the same principle as the pyramids. Now, delving into the basics, there are key elements that facilitate wireless power transmission: the sun, water under the tower or pyramids, and placing the tower at the right height in the air to allow energy dispersion. The apex of the pyramids was made of gold, an excellent electrical conductor. In the middle, granite acted as an energy transceiver. This combination facilitated wireless energy transmission. A 2018 study aimed to explore how the pyramid could focus energy. Scientists used radio waves at various frequencies to assess the pyramid's response to electromagnetic waves of a resonant length. The findings revealed that the pyramid concentrates electromagnetic energy in its internal chambers and beneath its base. Scientists have identified that radio waves within a length range of 200 to 600 meters can induce resonances, with a more dramatic effect observed as the length approaches 200 meters. In 2019, Eric Wilson published a paper titled Large-Scale Thermoacoustic Generator. The paper outlines how granite and other rocks survive vibration, and electrons migrate through the rock and reach the surface through a combination of science and music. The builders of the pyramids seemingly created a power-generating machine tuned to the natural harmony of Earth's vibration, sourced from tidal energy influenced by the Moon's gravity. This technology has the potential to generate unlimited clean energy. Returning to Tesla, his Wardenclyffe Tower was constructed above an aquifer, releasing negative ions to the top of the tower. The tower incorporated copper and iron rods extending into the water. When electricity was sent into the tower, the intention was to transmit it to the world through the atmosphere, with receivers built to capture and utilize the energy for various purposes. In essence, Tesla aimed to harness energy from the ionosphere, transmitting it to the Earth through vibrations, which could be received by other designated receivers. Similarly, the Great Pyramid is constructed above an aquifer, an ancient underground water channel. Recent discoveries reveal copper pipes leading into iron rods within the pyramid. The capstone is made of gold, and the River Nile, which used to run close to the pyramids, created an electric current beneath them. Physioelectricity, the electrical energy derived from natural physical movement, is at play here. As water rushes into the base chambers and exits, it creates a pump effect that vibrates the pyramids. This vibration reaches the king's chamber with precision, where geomechanical devices convert the Earth's energies into electromagnetic energy. The entire process involves the intricate interplay of natural elements, creating a system to generate and harness energy. Tesla's wireless power distribution system, similar to the pyramid's energy generation, harnessed the Earth's resonance. The energy generated by Tesla's tower promised to be unlimited and clean. Despite his breakthrough potential in power transmission, the tower was destroyed, mirroring evidence of potential destruction within the Great Pyramid. In 1898, Tesla sought financial support from J.P. Morgan, who invested over $150,000 in the project. Tesla's plan to use the design for wireless energy transmission was publicized, aiming for global transmission akin to Marconi's radio-based telegraph system. While Tesla had demonstrated success on a small scale, he needed more funds to complete the project. However, Morgan, citing a breach of agreement, withdrew support and instead backed Tesla's competitors Edison and Marconi, who were capitalizing on Tesla's inventions. Tesla faced further challenges as he warned the world to avoid him. By 1915, Tesla had gone bankrupt and was unable to maintain the Wardenclyffe property. In 1917, the tower was demolished and sold for scrap, marking the end of the project. A parallel could be drawn with the Great Pyramid. What if it experienced a catastrophic event that halted its functioning? Aside from the hydrochloric acid findings, traces of sulfuric acid were discovered in the southern shaft, and the northern shaft contained zinc chloride and ammonium chloride. These chemicals can produce hydrogen, and when combined with ammonium chloride and sulfuric acid, they can cause an explosion. Considering the pyramid's structure, the explosion might have been controllable. In 2001, scorch marks were found in the Grand Gallery above the original location of the resonators, along with cracks in the granite beams on the southeastern ceiling of the king's chamber. Egyptologists attributed the cracks to an earthquake, but the damage seemed to be concentrated in areas where there was a flow of highly compressed heated hydrogen. Additionally, the walls of the king's chamber separated from the floor and appeared to bulge out, suggesting the impact of an explosion. Similar damage was observed in the steps, chamber, and other parts of the interior. The southern shaft was discovered to be coated with about an inch-thick layer of salt, indicating the likelihood of hydrogen boiling and bubbling up the shaft. Initially, it was considered that an earthquake caused the explosion, but engineer Christopher Dunn dismissed this idea, proposing instead that a cataclysmic event might have occurred in the pyramid, eroding the structure as an active power plant. This theory has yet to be fully substantiated. While ancient Egyptians were known for their meticulous record-keeping, there is no record of any cataclysmic event during the construction of the pyramids. Christopher Dunn suggests that the cataclysmic event might have occurred thousands of years earlier. Despite speculation about the use of electricity in ancient Egypt, there is no conclusive evidence supporting this claim. Some point to glyphs that resemble light bulbs, but without evidence of the necessary components like glass, it remains speculative. The construction of the Great Pyramid is generally attributed to the ancient Egyptians around 4500 BC. However, Graham Hancock's Orion constellation theory proposes an alternative perspective. According to this theory, the pyramids, especially the Great Pyramid of Giza, may not have been built by the Egyptians but instead could be a pre-existing structure that they discovered and repurposed. The Orion constellation theory suggests that the Great Pyramid complex closely matches the stars in the Orion constellation. While this may seem plausible on the surface, there are considerations to take into account. The ancient Egyptians closely tracked the night sky for agricultural purposes, such as determining planting and harvesting times. The pyramid's alignment with celestial bodies would need to correspond to the appearance of the heavens some 4,500 years ago during the Old Kingdom of ancient Egypt when the pyramids were built. Additionally, there are clues that hint at the possible existence of the pyramids and the Sphinx for a much longer time. Robert Schoch of Boston University proposes that the Sphinx and Giza are around 13,500 years old. The Sphinx, in particular, shows signs of erosion caused by wind, sand, and water. The erosion patterns around the Sphinx's base suggest that large volumes of water once flowed over the plateau at high speeds, indicating a climate with more rain than the extremely dry conditions experienced during the time of the pharaohs. The end of the last ice age around 9700 BC marked a period of rapid glacier melting and a subsequent rise in sea levels by 500 feet within a few centuries. During this time, most humans perished, and those who survived sought refuge in caves. Considering the powerful effects of rapidly flowing water and pressure on stone constructions like the Sphinx and pyramids, it's plausible that these structures could have been affected. Moreover, the scenario envisions a sky filled with plasma lightning and radiation, which could have caused significant damage to the Great Pyramid if it relied on a volatile chemical reaction to generate power. While the narrative presented here may not be a historical account, it raises the intriguing possibility that an advanced civilization existed thousands of years ago with the capability to harness unlimited, clean energy. The mystery deepens as scientific advancements challenge and reshape our understanding of the universe. Tesla's insights also find resonance in this context, suggesting that major ancient landmarks reveal evidence of harnessing electromagnetic energy. These civilizations may have tapped into the ionosphere to create technologies that, from our modern perspective, seem like fantastical dreams. Consider the impact clean and renewable energy could have on human safety and well-being. Nikola Tesla envisioned a world where power was not only free but also accessible to everyone, especially in the most remote and underdeveloped parts of the globe. Had he succeeded, the dominant empires, such as those led by J.P. Morgan, which control much of today's technologies, might have faced extinction. Regrettably, the path the world chose, primarily relying on fossil fuels like coal and oil, poses significant dangers. Reflecting on Nikola Tesla's contributions, one wonders about the potential positive transformation his incredible inventions and ideas could have brought to the world had they not been lost with him. Share your thoughts on the impact Tesla could have had if his innovations had been realized in the comments section.